SEC, where you been? Mark Rogers TV and SEC Breakdown, reviewing every schedule in college football. If you're watching this on SEC Breakdown, certainly check out our videos on Mark Rogers TV where we rank all the teams across the Power 5 and the major independents, 67 all the way up to number 1 schedule rankings. Here on SEC Breakdown, we finally arrived with the SEC breaking in at number 23, the 23rd most difficult schedule in America, the worst or easiest schedule in the SEC, because the SEC is the best conference. That's why it's weighted toward the top. Vanderbilt. So, on one hand, Vanderbilt has to play all the tough teams in the Eastern Division because they are not one of the tough teams in the Eastern Division. So they've got the three toughies, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee. Who do they play in the Western Division? That's key. Auburn, possibly the worst team out of the West, still a quality opponent. And Ole Miss, most likely the third or fourth best team in the West. So Vanderbilt, I'm not going to say catches a break because Ole Miss and Auburn is still formidable, but no Alabama, LSU, no Arkansas for Vandy to tangle with. Out of conference, light touch for Vandy as they typically schedule. No one out of conference. They've got a date at Georgia Tech. That's the difficult game out of conference, September 17th at Georgia Tech in Atlanta. Middle Tennessee, Western Kentucky, Tennessee State. So Vandy, clearly, despite having to play all the toughies in the Eastern Division and Ole Miss and Auburn in the West, believe me, once we get down to the top 25 or 30 schedules, these are razor thin in drawing differentiation between the schedules. So for Vandy, worst in the SEC, most easy schedule, but 23rd in college football. Need to hear from you now. Mark Rogers TV, SEC Breakdown.